Good morning, traders, and welcome to my morning forecast of the euro dollar on Monday, the 16th of June. As always, I'll start on the daily and work down the timeframes, looking at key areas of market structure and high probability areas of demand. So let's get straight into it, looking at the daily. We can see that the swing structure is bullish and the internal structure is bullish. We've got this area of demand that's led to the break of structure. But other than that, there's not really too much from a supply and demand perspective. We just know that we have had this break of structure recently, so we can expect a pullback on this time frame. But it could also continue before we get the pullback. So let's drop down to the 4 hour. So 4 hour swing structure is bullish. We've broken the same high on the 4 hour as the daily. So the swing structure is bullish, internal structure is bullish. We had these two fractal zones that we were looking at on Friday. We said that this first zone could be inducement for the second zone, which played out. And we've then had reaction from this supply at the top, and now we seem to be pushing up. So could be that this internal pullback is complete after mitigating this fractal supply, and we could be going to break new highs because we've had a mitigation of this supply, and now we're looking like we could be starting to push back into it. Okay, we drop down to the 15. You can see that the swing structure is bullish and the internal structure is also bullish. So we're bullish on the daily, the 4 hour, the 15-minute swing and internal all the way through. You can see that this is the 4 hour fractal demands that we were talking about. We had a reaction from this first one, which was then used as inducement for the second one, giving this zone more high probability that it was going to turn price around. Then this zone was used to turn the internal structure bullish. Then we've had a pullback. We created this flip zone when we broke this internal structure. Price didn't come down into it, actually just missed it, and now is moving to the upside with a lot of momentum. So what we're going to be looking for, if this bullish order flow continues, then we'll look to get in trades like this. As the bullish order flow continues, we'll be getting new areas of demand that we can trade from. So we need to be looking out for that. What also could happen, we're coming into some supply here. So this supply, even though we're coming up with a lot of momentum, could fuel a deeper pullback on the 15-minute. It's not looking very likely, but we do have this area of unmitigated demand on the 15-minute, and that's in quite a good zone on the 4 hour as well. So we've got, where is it? Got this zone, which is inside daily demand zone. So we've got daily, 4 hour and 15-minute lining up in this box. So if we were to come down here, then that is likely to fuel big move to the upside. We've got a long way to go until that happens. And like we said, it could be that the 15-minute pullback has already complete. So we've got things to look out for if we go bullish or bearish. Okay, I was doing some tidying up of the video and I noticed that I didn't talk about the possibility that we come down into this flip zone and then that fuels the move higher. I think this is probably quite high probability because we've got all of this inducement right in front of the flip zone. So there's going to be lots of resting orders below these lows. So would not be surprised if we saw a pop down into this zone and then that being used as inducement to fuel the move higher.